The thing is, you don't need to be a pro to make smooth animations like this. Let me show you. First, press Ctrl plus N to create a new composition. Set it to 4K at 30 frames per second and hit Enter. Press Q to grab the rectangle tool, then click and drag and hold Shift so it becomes a perfect square. Now go to the Properties panel and set the size to 600. Then add some roundness, maybe around 80. Change the fill color to this blue. Now I'm going to reset the position so it's right in the center. Then click on the stopwatch to keyframe the roundness. Select the layer and press U to reveal the keyframes. Then press Shift plus P to bring up the position property. Add a keyframe and set the X value to something around 800. Press Shift plus R to reveal rotation and keyframe that as well. Now, press Ctrl plus Shift plus right arrow twice to move about 20 frames forward. Then increase the X value to something around 3040. And make the square fully rounded. Then rotate it to something like 180 degrees. Now I'm just going to zoom in and trim the work area here using the N key. Then select all the keyframes and go to the graph editor. There's one small thing we need to fix. By default, we can't properly edit the position graph, so right-click on Position and choose Separate Dimensions. That splits the X and Y dimensions. We don't need Y, so just delete those keyframes. Now, if you look at the graph, it's just a straight diagonal line. If I press play, you can see there's no change in speed. It's moving at a constant speed the whole time. So I'll select all the keyframes and press F9 to easy ease them. It's more curved now. That means the animation starts slower here, speeds up, reaches its peak speed around this point, and then slows down again. I'll exaggerate it so you can see it better. So far we've been working in the value graph. There's also a speed graph that can help you create smooth animations. You can switch to it from here. In the speed graph, it's easier to see the speed change. It starts slow, reaches maximum speed at the top, then drops back down. And I can easily adjust the curve to control where the peak hits. Now let's build the smooth animation. I'm going to create a middle curve. Select these keyframes and adjust the handles to shape the graph. If you want to follow along, you can copy this influence value. I'm going with something around 70. Now I'll select these keyframes and match the same influence as the first one. That gives us a smooth middle graph. The animation looks smooth, but we can make it even smoother by turning on motion blur. Now if I press Ctrl plus K, you can see my motion blur settings in case you want to copy them. And now you can see how much smoother it feels. But here's the real trick. To make it even smoother, select the last keyframes and press Alt plus Shift plus right arrow twice to move them 20 frames forward. Now watch this. It's all about spacing and a smooth graph. Now to make this loop, select all the keyframes and press Ctrl plus C to copy them. Move 2 frames forward from the last keyframe, then press Ctrl plus V to paste them. Then right-click the keyframes, go to Keyframe Assistant, and choose Time Reverse Keyframes. And that's it.